Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again, and we're back playing some more Factorios. I just sent out a post on Discord before recording this because I feel like in the Hawkins clan it is officially Christmas, and I don't want it to end. And I can tell you why it's officially Christmas season right now, because I just had my first glass of eggnog. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? Happy heart. We have a problem up here. We're not getting any of these green guys built, and so there's none going in here, and that's because there's no blue ones coming in here, and that's because this belt is stripped of its steel, and that's because a while ago we put this beast on here to provide steel, thinking we would just provide a tiny little bit, but now we're doing builds down here that require tons and tons of steel, and it's drawing it off there. So, we need this out of here because it's just going to destroy the network. We do have steel being produced over here that's sitting stagnant, not being used. So let's throw it, we need power, let's throw it down here. Lovely, that should solve that steel problem. Today what we want to do is not run around here. Actually, I was looking around before to try to regain my bearings here, and there was something on a line of something. There was some... That was useful information, Drake. Thanks, everybody. I'm glad I got you. There we go. On the brick line. Somebody may or may not have pointed this one out to me before. There we go. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's make that a real quick one. As quick can be. Ne'er catch me. There we go. Now we got steel being provided, and we should have the little buddies on their way in to fix the problems. Excellent. The Covarex enrichment is 60-ish% done. Next thing I want to do is actually the stack capability increase, and then I want some worker speed. Now both of those have different advanced resource needs, but we'll solve that out later. There we go. Pick up those bullets that were sitting on that line. This is something weird going on here. What's on here? There was something wrong with the sequence. Graphically, I don't know what it was. Not good. Just clean those. See the little nips of like thinner stuff. Maybe it's just the way the two bricks piles are stocked up. Let's see. Is there anybody on this side? There should be if the other one got it. Oh, apparently not. I don't know what that was all about, but you know what? It was probably when I was messing with these. That'd be what it was. Yeah, it must have been when I was messing with this stuff. Okay, that's sorted. We're good. So steel will actually produce a teeny tiny trickle because we're using it from there now. And oh my gosh, what are you guys running all the copper for? Is this where we're storing all... This is where we're getting all our copper source to do what? Are we doing a back and forth here? We are. Oh, so lovely! Oh, this guy, don't request from buffer chests. No, that wouldn't work. Because if I make this a buffer chest, then it won't provide to the build orders that it needs to. Unless we tell it to request from buffer chests. Okay, let's switch that to a buffer chest. Then they'll stop bringing resources from there. What we can do is just one of these. And this is all temporary stuff, right? So it's not vitally... Oops. It's not vitally important. There we go. Just to keep the flow going there. Iron is also being stripped clean, probably the same sort of a deal, right? You guys are collecting iron and bringing it back up here? Yeah. Lovely. Very lovely. So if I need this stuff brought from this chest specifically to a build order, we'll do that. So that's what I'll do. And put that in there, that'll shut it off. I gotta get into the habits of using these properly, and I don't. I know. I know I never have. That's okay. You'll forgive me. All of you who have watched this long, just shake your heads anyways. I don't know if it's forgiveness or just quitting. Quitting on Drake's expectations. So this guy needs to be able to request from buffer chests to get his resource. Same as this guy. If he is, yeah. That's the plan there. So these things are providing directly into a machine rather than back onto a belt. They can request from the buffer chest to get their components if they need to. Alright, now this is short on pipes, which means we probably don't have pipes being made. properly? We do, right up there. What's going on with them? You're right here. You have 200 pipes sitting in a chest. Sitting in the chest, waiting for someone. What's going on? I mean, you don't... Oh, that's not what's going on at all. What's going on here? You need pipe. What the heck? You need more pipe and it's right... Oh, yeah. Broken inserter. Boom. Solved. Moving and removing buildings after these super fast inserters are in tends to get me stuck because I get you get an arm that's on its way back or something and it can't get a new order because it's busy doing its job. So that's solved. All right. Goodness gracious me. I feel like some of this is deja vu all over again. But we'll sort it out. Now, the next plan was to get ourselves not a full build that makes all the all the production modules and speed modules and everything that we need, but what we do want is something that makes speed 3 and production 3 modules for our builds. So when we go to build down a factory like this, the modules are waiting for us to build them. So all of these guys should have, they don't, which is a little awkward. These should all have orders for their modules. Okay, well, we'll fix those after. These all need production modules. These stacks right here. The machines aren't even built. But see all these guys waiting for production modules? That's what we want to solve today. So to get that going, we're going to need some machines, which I don't have, again, because we just dealt with that. Okay, let's grab a blue just to get it started, just get it planned. What we're going to need, we have all the circuits now. What we're going to need is the modules. Pardon my throat. Whew. That's not very nice at all. Speed module 3s. Let's go with those. And I think the recipe is identical between the 2 and 3. Apparently all of them are the same except for the types. So you build one production speed module 1. You take 4 of those, 5 blue, 5 red, and put it into one speed module 2. And then you take 5 of those and put them into speed module 3s with some more reds and blues. So we need reds and blues as the upgrade. Red and green as the initial build. So, speed and production modules can go over this way, I guess. You know what? Let's make them linear. Let's make the one batch here and one batch here that just goes out that way. I have no idea if that's going to work, but you know we'll try it. So, how many did we need actually in total? The ratio is going to be like this, and not that. Pardon me. I was fine before I started talking to you guys. Speed module 2s need 5 of those. And the speed on this is 60-second cook time. Okay, this is a 30-second cook time. So 2 of these would keep us with 4. So 2.5 for those. So if I plan to build like 2 of these guys, then I would need to have 6 of these guys going. Right? Oh, wow. Sorry about that. I had to step away. It was getting bad. The hacking in the coffin. It's not a tumor. Speed module 3s. What are we doing? We're going to make 2 runs of 2 machines run those. Okay, probably excessive, actually. No, probably not excessive. Probably not excessive. So they're going to end up like dumping into the same sort of container. So however that works. I think maybe one of them on hyper mode will be fine. One of them moduled up pretty solidly might be a good deal. So very simple, or do we do 2? Very simple one. 1 is fine. Okay, so what we need is these 3, and then this guy, theoretically. And you're going to have speed module 3s. You're going to have speed module... This is going to be hopefully a really simple build. I'm hoping it's not going to be too complex for my brain. You guys going to need blues and reds. You're going to need blues and reds. So I need a belt that has blue and red on it, which is a little awkward to have it down there. So let's maybe move it. Let's maybe move it over to this way. I'm not sure what we'll build over there, but something else. We can do this. And then we can do... probably this, actually. could do that, couldn't we? Would that be ridiculous? Yeah, kind of. What if we just beacon the outside here? We're gonna need the greens to make the speed mod 1s. Greens? What am I talking about? We're gonna need the yeah, green and red circuits to make the speed mod 1s. I don't know how many we need of those. You guys take half as much as well, and you guys take 4 to build. Okay, so this is half a machine too much, and this is the right amount of machines to do 2 to 1. So we would need 6 of these, like that, right? 6 to 3 to 1, 6 to 2.5 to 1, and each of them would be filled with production modules if we can do that, and each of them would be obviously green machines, not blues. That's fine though. And we'll have these guys take blues and reds, and these guys just need the okay, so what we need is a belt inputting the output of those. I know I'm building right near pipes, and that's a little awkward, so let's change that. This guy can go over there somewhere, just to technically keep them separated. Now that's going to give an output. Do we need that to be the long-handed? Probably not. It should be fast, I suppose, because it should be pretty speedy with them being beacon boosted. And then we need a beacon line here, something like that. But you guys could probably be right next to each other, instead of that ranged like that. That might actually work. You would be the number 2s. We'll switch these up to reds for sure, or to the advanced machines. Okay, so this is needs an input of green and red, and then we need an input of red and blue down here. No problem there. We can sort that out. That's the output line. We put a green. What does it take? How much green does it take? 5 and 5. 5 red, 5 green. We put a belt in that would be red and green, just like this. Like that. And then... Oh, oops, we got a background sound. Hold on. This is gonna be an edit fest today. And take 12. An edit fest today. It shouldn't be too edity looking when it's all done, but sorry about that, guys. The little one is little Hannah is doing some work, or some watching of Green Eggs and Ham, the TV show for cartoon. She's loving it, and Mom is a little busy upstairs, so Daddy's got a bit of fun to be had here. That goes down. These two go down. Okay, they need to feed in the reds. Or the, no, that's not, yes. No, that's not going to work. It's this that needs to be duplicated, isn't it? That goes up. These go down to there, there, and there. That ends at that one. This is reds and greens. I'm not going to have a space to output these, am I? Okay. We'll have one beacon line. Maybe that's how it ends up. I am so all over the place today, guys, and I half apologize for that. I mean, it's holidays. We got to deal with what we got to deal with, right? We'll take the power out of those because that would be silly to do that right now. Now, that being there, if I have a line of blues and greens, or blues and blues and reds coming through here. Sorry, what is it? What is it that I need? Red and blue circuits coming through here, right? They will take this. Oh wow. Okay. And take 43. Hard to focus on a build when you got a toddler to deal with, must say. Let's do that. That's 10 builds, 10 pieces. And they can not use that at all. Yeah, this will be their blue-green feed. So these guys over here, blue-red feed. Can't even say these right. These guys over here are going to need an input for those, right? Good. That sort of works. Nope, that goes like this to there. And we'll do something like this to here. So let's actually... We don't need any more outputs there. We'll move this based on... Actually, what we can do is this. Like that. Make sure these are all facing the right direction. To the right, to the right. Everything you're making in a box to the right. Alright. And you guys are getting... Okay, so this input right here is our green and red circuit input for the top line. Got it? Got it. Alright, and it doesn't need to be anything crazy fast. I doubt it does. This is our output line for our production of those, so we do not need anything on there. This red underground belt feeds these guys, these three right here, with their production 1 modules. We have nowhere to feed our production 3s to, unless we go like this. To there. Okay, so these would output like, oops, like that was missed. Like that. So these guys output to the top this. What is this for? This is the feed for this guy. Okay. In, and in. Okay. That gets your stuff. Then we put it across to here. That gets you then input these right through here. This no power system is really annoying me. That's alright. We'll put in some substations. You can put substations on both sides, to be honest. No, we can't. Yes, we can. There and there? No. We'll put substations in the middle here for the moment. There. Stop blinking at me, will you? We might leave those there, we might not. It probably won't. We'll have to rearrange them somehow. Like this, actually. That'll actually cover everything nicely. Good. Okay. So, in this belt, we bring in the reds and the greens. Red circuits, green circuits, feeds this guy. All the way up to here, up to here, first 6 are going to be production speed module 3s, or 1s. Okay? And then they feed out onto the red belt. They feed in from the blue, which ends here, hard stop. They feed in out to the red belt up here to speed module 2 machines, which get our reds and blues from the bottom belt, this one here, as does this guy. And then they feed out onto the top belt their production speed module 2s, which then go into this guy right here. Like that. And then out here. Or here. Same thing here with exact same thing here with the production modules, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Sorry, Mr. Builder Guy. Oh, you are bringing it to me. That's lovely. And let's copy this line right down to here. Oh, let's not do that yet. Let's actually put speed... What do we want? These want to make with production modules, I imagine. Can we put prod modules in the production module maker? No. Can't put production modules in the making of modules, apparently. We can put speed modules? Oh, we can. Mm-hmm. Okay, so those will crank it out real quick. Good stuff. Copy that to here. Copy that, Houston. We have problems. Yeah, we know, dude. We know. You are gonna make some modules for me. Then what I need here is a... Do we need a buffer chest or do we need a passive provider chest? Nobody's going to be taking inputs of these, so that's fine like that. These guys need to be replaced with speed mods as well. No? Okay. You, sir, give me back your modules, please. No, no, no! Fine. Oh! They're too quick for me. Alright, they'll fill those up. We'll do the other build. Okay. Then this is just going to be the same thing here. We'll take that guy, put him there. We'll fill the builds, put the build orders down for these next. This is going to be production ones. Oh, I guess I don't need to do that all the way that far. These are 2s, and this is the 3. Okay, and again, they're going to need inputs for the supply there from the red and green or red and blue circuit belt, which is what this guy is. Then we need another combination like this. Going to feed us with our red and green circuits. We skip that one and we go to there to feed that guy. I like this. This works. And then the red is going to actually be our input over here to give us our output for these to make this run down. Oops, make the run down the road to, there we go, to feeding these blues here. Sorry, to feeding the production 1 mods there. This goes out of the way. You feed into that only, and that. Okay. Then we need a set of you guys, but we'll build you later. Started on that end. I'll get rid of those guys so we're not wasting that power now anyways. Each of these needs an input to take the production 2s that are produced there. These guys input the production 1s. You output your production 1s to there, and you input your circuits in here. Good. You also, there's nothing going on there. Okay. That's doable. I don't know what we need these for. Probably don't. No, we genuinely don't. We're not making any 2s, any 1s out of this that's actually going in anything. Okay. Good. You need speed module 3s, but of course these guys are hogging well. Thank you. Hey, whoa, what? You're not emptying my speed mod 3s, are you? Oh, you are. You dirtbags. Okay. Well, I got 4 of them here. That's what we needed for that start. Alright. Let's just do this. So they'll start building, they'll start filling the modules in there automatically as they come out, and then we'll switch up the orders for them when they do. They should grab that and give it to me, which should then immediately get put into something else. Okay. You are a number 1 then. Yes, you're a production module 1, which of course I can now change the orders on. Yeah. Good. You're now set to... Nope. Why did that not set? There we go. Switching to prod module 1s. And then this can be switched to module 2s. Good. Nope, that was 1s. Ha! I'm so good at that. I mean, speed module 1s. So good at this. There we go. That is the right one. Okay, good. Now, we just need to put input from the reds and the whatevers to get that going. Let's bring the red and green on a line together here. And it can just go up like this. Nice fail. There. And we need 1 red, 1 green. Okay, let's put some underground splitteroonies here. And we can do... Some of those should be blues. And then we need an offcut here to give us a blue line onto that, and connect. And then we take an offcut down here on the red, like that. Good. Now we got a red and a green combined onto this belt here. We then split said red and green, like that. Like that, and that. You get your red and green feed onto these machines. And then pop back onto this guy. You have no greens? Why? Oh, you're still gathering? What? Are you trying to gather and not getting anything? What's going on here, dude? He's just conniptioning. He's just flipping right the heck out. Oh, it has to slow down enough. He's not quick enough to grab them as is. Interesting. Alright, that's fine. It should always be backed up. If it's not, it'll just be going down to the end before it gets connected. Now you guys should feed your line right down to onto the red, which offloads here. So these guys now get what they need. Reds and blues just need to come down the middle and we're good. Okay. From here, let's go with a similar... Red and blue can probably come in like this. Right there. Nice. And if I switch that to there, and then you guys can go one tile less, if you will, please. So then we can go again here, and a split on you there. That's a little awkward. A little more than a little awkward. Let's go that far because we can. That works. Then you're going to split here. You're going to go with a red there. That's blue, Drake. And there. And then we'll put you up like this. And you can go... there. Red and blue combined there. Red line up this way. Up the line. And you can go there. Okay? So that is the system that we need for making the both module types, except for this is probably too close. I think our beacon set was too close there. This last guy is going to hit there, and the first one, that's fine. It'll just fit under here too. Good. Okay, so before we do that, I want those made with speed mod 3s. So you guys are filling with your modules as this is built, right? So we just need these guys to prioritize their modules. Right? And we'll get you off to hopefully fill this with its modules, yes? Sort of. I think I'm actually pulling them out. They're getting delivered elsewhere and then coming back. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so that is speed mod 3s. They'll deliver to somewhere, nowhere. I don't know what's going on. You're going to recharge. A little confusing. Okay, then the builder takes it from there to place it in spot. Okay, so that's going. This guy is now running with 3 speed modules at a speed of 200%, and that's without the beacons. So that's going to be absurd. I love it. So right now they should be putting out at 200% speed, which would be what? 1 every 20 seconds? Yeah, they got about a 20-second cook time in that. So every minute we should get 3 speed mods on the field. Which can then, of course, be thrown into the right place. Boom. Alright, that works, and we're going to need speed mods on those to speed up the speed modules, and everything is going to be producing speed modules as quickly as it can, and we're already drained the red. That's lovely. I mean, we haven't drained the red. We've drained the backlog of the pretend red belt system. But this is, of course, not really doing a lot of work down here because mostly it just gets starved of all its material. We'll solve that next. We just have to get this build finished. So, oh man, this is going to be an edit fest. I don't know if it's going to be 45 minutes or 20 minutes with all the edits I have to do here. She seems to be happily watching a show now, so that's what you do to get things done some days, guys. It's all right. Okay, that would be cool if, yeah, they did just in time. Okay, so they're almost keeping up now. That's fine. We need priority output left here. Please. Red goes in. These guys can stop. I don't care if prod modules get made at this point because we can't use them to set this up. Right? So these are now going to be set up with speed module 3s up here. Okay. We got another 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 15 to go. 14 to go. So then it'll take them 14 more just to get this filled. Okay. So now looking forward, what we need to do is consider possibly getting, like, this will now allow us to make a build and get it in place. Provided, yeah guys, thank you. Provided we actually have, oh, you know what? Turn off my logistics. Turn on, let the build do its job, but don't give me the logistics orders right now, guys. That would be excessively nonsense. Okay, did we get that issue solved with the steel draining over here? I think we did. I think these guys should be producing. Yes, they are indeed. Okay, so there's 31 of them in there now. Good. All right. Could have done that by looking on the map, I suppose. And you're stocked, which means we shouldn't have any orders waiting. We just have production and speed module orders waiting, which is amazing. Whoa, what? We need 396 production modules? For what? Tell me there's 396 production 3 modules in this build order down here? Oh my god. Can't be, really? Trust the math, Drake, trust the math. Wow, that is amazing. That's an astonishing amount of... Oh boy. So this will drain out. It's not going to run until we have a surplus of red up here. Or a backlog, I should say, of red up here. I want you guys to never go more than 2 stacks of those, because that would be ridiculous. In fact, 1 stack is probably enough. If we have, what are they, 200? No, what do they stack in? What are the modules stack? I think the modules stack close to that, don't they? Why is my logistics bringing me so much red circuit, or is it? It's bringing me no reds or greens. Okay. Those reds, greens, and blues are not actually being ordered? Oh, there's the green. No, legitimately they're not being ordered. Okay. So that's why they were sitting around. I want a 1 stack, please. No, not 0. 1 stack of those, please. And we'll take like 50 blue total. There. Okay, so orders going in. Production modules are trickling in here. That's literally the last of that. When that finishes, and that finishes, then they won't be using up any more resources. These guys should be filling their speed modules up here. Trucking away pretty quickly. It'll go a lot quicker once we get the beacons loaded. And that'll be the next order of business. No? Okay, fine. Alright, so that's done. And then we'll put the beacons down here and here with speed modules in them. That'll be a nice, super fast production line for stuff. Now, we could have done it the other way. That would probably been better space saving. Just bring the lines in, flop it that way, yeah? Little late now. I could do it different. I could flip it, I suppose. It would literally take nothing but flipping, wouldn't it? Okay. I have the sudden urge to redesign this entire thing. No, let's go this way instead, like that. That's a better plan. Reason being, I want to use the space. I planned to use this space over here, so that should be where we do the work. There, and then that's your little one. And then this one goes there, and there. This guy jumps there. There. Okay, speed mods in. Power things in place. Power operational. Power overwhelming. Green builds in place for these. You guys online. You're building again. Modules in, please. wherever they went. Speed mods got taken out and thrown somewhere else. Oh well, oh well, oh well. You'll load up the bits from the middle line, but that's it. Blues are going to trickle back up there because we took a ton out. It'll come back on now anyways. We'll turn on our logistics again and just drop the need for these down to 0. Okay, good. Alright, so now they'll build to the left, which is better for me because I might as well use this space, right? That's what we said we were going to use it for. Maybe we'll do other things in there if we need to. We possibly will leave this as a rail drop-off. We could maybe, when this starts to burn down, we could make this as like a copper rail drop-off if that becomes a thing. I wanted to leave a little bit of space, but not this giant opening. Okay, then these guys will go in place after we get the beacons lined up. It's fine, you guys finish cleaning up things. I'm okay with this. I approve of this message. And we got a trickle. Good, okay. Solved. Got the mission accomplished. What else do we have to do today? I think that's going to be it. It's probably a reasonable cut time. We probably didn't lose more than a few minutes, I'm guessing. I don't know. But the next deal we're going to have to do is now provide for this. Now that we've got the capacity to make the beacons, theoretically, to fill this stuff up, we're going to need to make sure that the input is solved. So we've got, like, for instance, this that is making a giant mess that somehow isn't... So, oh, because we're drawing entirely off of one side. So we probably should do some sort of differentiating. So what we could do, while I'm thinking about it... Now, well, let me know what you guys think of this idea. Does this, what I'm about to do, solve the problem of side exiting material? So right now, this feed is pulling here, and they pull from the near side, they place on the far side. So when these guys are outputting, where's a good example? This guy, he's going to always drop on the left side of this lane. When this thing picks up, it's always going to pull from the, if I take those out, for instance, he's always going to pull from the inside of the lane, right? So that's going to make a draw that only draws on this side, which only draws on this side, as we can see with this. Now, to balance that, what I can do is simply cause this line to skip there. Right? And then take, oops, replace that. And then take this and just step it up one line. Like that. Right? That didn't work at all. Like that. Okay? That'll draw 1, 2, you know what I mean? Like it'll draw off this second line that only draws the inside of that second line still. Does that solve anything? Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to draw... Yes, it is. No, it isn't. How do I do that different? If we leave it there... Okay. We'll leave that there, and then instead of drawing that, can we get it to use just the other side? Can we do that so it uses this side of the line? If I just sideload you? That seems a little odd, but shouldn't that now draw? It does. That now draws the top side. Okay, I like this. That's super. That is a ridiculously simple solution right there. That is so remarkably simple. That's almost too simple to think about. That is, oops, that was, yes. Hands moved. Close the line. That was an unideal. Oh, that's what I did. I didn't mean to pull that out, but I did. Okay. There, regular side load, regular side load, regular side load. Like that. That totally does the job. I love that. Okay, and then each of these just need that sort of thing, right? Perfect. Okay, so we'll finish this up in next episode, but or by next episode. I might just do it in between, but Yeah, so that should solve our problem. Let me know if you think that is an actual viable solution. I've never tried to fix the side loady thing, but these are going to pull the entire belt empty long before it gets down here, so we're going to have to keep feeding and feeding and feeding. So we want it to consider using, you know, not just one side of this entire bus, which again would cause our furnaces to do the weird thing over there where they're not feeding properly. So that's there, and then we skip, and we go into this guy, we place that here, again right here. You're in normal and side load. There. Great. That's normal. That's going to be side load. We don't have the space for that in here. Okay. little unpleasant, actually. That'll work. Right? Sure. That'll work, and then this guy can go down here. And then that. Aha! Fits perfectly just as I planned. Oh, and that's the last of it. Okay, I like that. That'll work very, very well. Let's get that all going for next time. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for another episode. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. And as I am, I'm actually going to switch this whole thing to blue, this entire belt line to blue. We have the supplies, so let's upgrade that belt line next time. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. We'll see you in game.